character demos. How long should they be? How much variety do I need? Is it enough? Is it too much? And what should I keep or what should I cut from my demos? If you've had those questions, well, stick around because Kevin just asked them. Subscriber feedback. What an intro that was. If you want to send in a demo, sample, whatever, there's a form in the description. It's free. We do this every Thursday. And if you don't want to wait to get your feedback, you got some options. You can join the Booth Buddies. It bumps you to the top of the queue here, or you can go over to my website. And if you're into audiobooks, check out the Audiobook Academy. Kevin, we're going to listen to the whole darn tootin' thing, and then we'll dive in and chat.
Uncle Boris, I just had a great idea. What if we held these parties honoring you only once in a while instead of every single day? It would make them so much more special instead of so annoying.
That is a weapon called a gun. You pull the trigger, it shoots out a bullet, and that kills people. So let's try shooting that scary-looking guy over there. Oh, but I'm going to give you a count to 3. If you don't shoot by the time I'm done, I'm going to kill everyone in this room. 1, 2, 3. He's strong. Far stronger than anyone I've met. But I won't back down. This will either be my greatest victory or my very downfall. Wuss! Either fate I will happily accept.
Well, sonny boy, I've been doing this for 25 years. I've always brought the bar down to my chest.
Don't worry, Balloon. I'll teach you how to pretend. But what should we pretend to be? Oh, I know. Let's visit the idea factory in my imagination.
It was you. You made your old grandmama happier than your promise ever could. My fist shall bathe in your blood. You are not worthy of better if you are afraid of death. 弱い者よ、地獄の道へ行くがいい!
Oh, really, really great. I love it. A lot of awesome stuff that you got going on here. Definitely a ton of variety. The audio design, I love. I don't know what the sound effect is called. It reminds me of Smash Bros. It may be the Smash Bros. Sound effect. I know it happens in anime a lot too, though. But all in all, Kevin, really, really solid work here. So in terms of your question specifically, is it enough variety in what should I keep, what should I cut? There are a couple of things we can talk about. One, with respect to demos like this, you want to get to the essence of the character as quickly as possible. And once you've honed in on that, you can kind of move on because we get the idea. Furthermore, when you're getting to the essence of a character, you want to focus on the scene that they're inhabiting rather than just arbitrary vocal qualities. So to get more specific about that, if I have a character voice that's like yours, that's the
sort of like high-pitched, know-me kind of guy. So this is the sound that they make.
If I have that character voice, I don't want to just demonstrate that voice. That's part of it. But what I want to do is put that character in a really specific scene that they're trying to achieve something. And so you're doing that often here, but to get specific, there's this first Nomi guy. So let's listen to them and talk a bit more about what I mean.
Uncle Boris, I just had a great idea. What if we held these parties honoring you only once in a while instead of every single day? It would make them so much more special instead of so annoying.
So what are they trying to do there? They've got this Uncle Boris character, and they're trying to get the day celebrating Uncle Boris shifted to one day a year rather than every day so that they actually mean something and they're not annoying. Within that, we want to introduce some stakes to that equation. So with this character, what's their relationship to Uncle Boris? Is this question something that they can ask willy-nilly, or is it something that they can ask if they do? What I mean by that is like, hey, Uncle Boris, whatever, could we just do this like once a year instead, man? Or is it the kind of thing where Uncle Boris just killed Cousin Greebly over there because they, made his coffee poorly? In which case, the stakes of asking a question like this would be higher because we don't know what Uncle Boris is going to do. One isn't necessarily right over the other, but you want to understand what it means to ask this and what you're trying to achieve in that direction. So when asking this question, what does it mean to ask this question and it doesn't have to be life or death. It could be, hey, Uncle Boris, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but, what if we did this just once a year instead of, every day? So there's a bit in that. To that end, this second villain character who's set up a sort of weird game with this person, like, I'm going to count to 3, and if you don't do what I say, bad stuff's going to happen. With this character specifically, and the scene that's been constructed, it's quite long. It's running almost 30 seconds, where the only thing we are experiencing is this person's like threatening somebody. And so that threat can be really, really condensed if we want it to. Do what I say or else is the essence of that scene. So you want to introduce either a bit of an arc, or you can chop this down to be at most 10 seconds probably. I don't know what that would look like, but this can definitely be condensed. In demos like this overall, you really don't need or want anything to be over 15 seconds if it's a single character. My demo that I made has multiple characters interacting with each other, but even in that scenario, with multiple characters in a scene talking to each other, I still wanted to keep it moving pretty quickly, so I condensed the scenes really tight. So shorter on this one for sure. Then with the sort of annoying squeaky character who's asking Uncle Boris for something, that voice is incredible. But then you've got another voice back here.
Worry, Balloon?
This guy who I can't.
Don't worry, Balloon.
I just had a
So they're very similar in texture, kind of. They're both kind of cartoony, high-pitched character voices that are similar enough that I would want to see another dimension added to them. And what I mean by that is maybe this first character, as an example, I don't know that it's right with the scenes that you've written here or the scenes that you're performing. But with the first scene, if we're doing a really happy character that's,
Hey, everybody, I'm so happy to be here. What if we did this once a day?
if they're in that direction, the other one is in another pretty significant or opposite direction of that.
Oh, don't worry, Balloon. You could be just.
And that'll help to show more range than two quite similar voices in similar enough situations. To the same degree, there's this character here that is...
My fist shall bathe in your...
the scene there is somewhat like anime-esque, I'll call it, where my fist will bathe in your blood, and then there the sound effects that you've chosen and stuff like that. But then we have a similar character-ish that's talking about, you know...
Far stronger than anyone I've met. Horse!
It's a similar vibe in terms of the setup and the scene. They're both warriors. They're both dealing with stuff like that in honor. The situations seem like they're both life and death in terms of stakes. This one is a little bit more like pre-battle, maybe a little bit calmer in the head, calmer in the emotions, whereas this second one is a little bit hotter, a little bit more in the action. But that in and of itself, you could probably combine these two into an idea where maybe it starts with either would be, or you could have these two characters going head to head against each other, perhaps. And that could pull it apart a little bit more. The final thing that I could say here just flew out of my head like a little bird. This character.
Well, Sonny boy, I've been doing this for...
That one seems like a little bit far of a stretch for you and your vocal range at this moment. Reason being, like this, the two cartoony characters are incredible. You're pulling those off really, really well. As you are with the sort of the villain character, seems like it sits in your register really well. And then the two sort of hero characters sit in your range really, really well. But the sort of Texas, don't worry, sonny boy, I bench press like crazy. And then the grandma voice as well. Both of those feel a little bit further than maybe we want to go now. Simply because they don't feel rooted in the character. It feels more so, like I was saying earlier, as here's another voice rather than here's a scene in which I can play, which might be a better way to articulate it rather than the voices themselves. So if you wanted to do those characters, I would root them more in a scenario and ensure, this is just a word of caution generally with demos like this and character voices in general, make sure that you're comfortable performing those character voices for up to 4 hours, because animation video game sessions are brutal. And if it's a voice that's difficult for you to sustain, like a textured sort of deeper voice, the risk of straining your instrument doing that is really, really high over a 4-hour period, particularly when it's an intense 4 hours, like it tends to be with animation and video games. So if you can sustain, hey, sonny boy, do that, blah, 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 go for it. But if it's a question of like, yeah, maybe I could if I had a good day and I'd had some rest before, better to err on the safe side on that specifically, because take it from personal experience, you don't want to misrepresent that and end up having to do. I did one animated show where I had to perform a basically like WWE wrestler who was screaming the entire time. And they wanted me to do it with a lot of texture in my voice. So it was a lot of like this. And doing that for a long period of time really strained my voice to where it took me a long time to recover properly. And that was an early on mistake that you don't want to take on board. But all in all, my friend, really, really solid work with this. The sound design, lovely. Definitely have a lot of range. I think you can just condense it a little bit and make it super sharp. And then you'll be off to the races. Hope this was helpful for you and everybody else out there. Until the next one, see you there. Be well. Toodles.